Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is the video number 10 in the series of before and after, and today, as you can see, I have 4 similar necklaces, 2 other similar things. I have no idea what they are. They're really tangled up, and I have this lamp work beads that I'm thinking to take and make a pair of earrings maybe. Nope, they are both cracked, so they're going to bin. So I'm gonna salvage this all and see what I can do with it, but it seems a lot of things, but they don't have many beads, so I think once I take them apart I actually will not have much stuff to work with, which I don't really mind, because if you have been following my progress, I have a lot of things in my leftovers box which I will try to use up, because I need to start using it up. This box is full. I might have to change it to a bigger one, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to end up with huge box of leftovers and that I have to carry from video to another video. So I will try to use up a lot of things from here. And I have this 4 spools of beaded chain that I made in the last video, where I had tons of similar necklaces that I just took apart and set on this reel. So I have, you know, endless beaded chains. So they will be my companion for I don't know how many videos, because I have to use them up. So in these 4 necklaces, they have really nice deep red beads. They have a lot of findings, which I'm happy about. I really like findings because I don't want to buy them. They're quite expensive. It has like these bronze caps and these bronze beads. And I really like these pendants, but 2 of them have missing crystals, so it means one of them has to be sacrificed. So I'll probably take one of the crystals from here and glue to another one. And actually 2 of them have one of the strands missing, so in the back they're broken. So I may just file that, or I don't know, we'll see. I never know what I'm gonna do until I actually take them apart. And they're all missing clasps. It used to be toggle clasps, as you can tell from this circle, so the bar is missing. It has this really nice beads. I think they're plastic, but I think they're decent quality. They're quite heavy. This one, I'm really liking the design, but it has clasp missing, so it's just like a really long gold tone chain with beads on it. So I will try just to fix it, but it's really hard to fix the chains because, you know, whatever you set on it will just will continue coming off. So either I have to use very strong glue, or I will see. And then there's 2 things. I have no idea what they are. They are really tangled up. I couldn't take them apart. It has a lot of black pearls, a lot of findings again. These 2 will have to go to bin. They're cracked, but I really like lampwork beads. And it has these plates on them, which I might turn into a pair of decent earrings. They're really cute. And then the connectors like this, and a lot of beads. They're all plastic, by the way, but they're decent quality, so I don't have to throw them away. So let's see what I can do with it, guys. I'll see you in a second. And here we are with the ready materials. I actually made quite a lot of items, and at some point I had to stop myself because this video would be very long. So let me show you what I made. As I said, I would use up some of the stuff from the leftovers box. So if you remember, this was in the previous project. I didn't know what to do with it, so I actually used up this plate beads as well and made a bracelet. So when you wear it, kind of looks like this. It's actually very pretty on hand, and because at the back, you know, it has like a really small hole for this big thing. Not to use up the precious beads, I added a lot of seed beads, so when you're wearing it, you can't really see it. So that's one bracelet. Another thing I decided to use up is this rose pendant. It's been there since project 1, and because it's such a weird color for metal, red pendant, you don't get red findings unless you specifically buy them. So I was waiting and waiting for something to set it on, and I was like, okay, I just have to use it up. I made a hoop here from red seed beads. It's actually red seed beads from the same necklace. It used to be 1 rope of seed beads. That's why I took it apart, because this pendant is too heavy to be sitting on 1 chain of seed beads. So I made this hole here, and then out of fox leather I made a pretty chain for it because it's rose, and I just decided to keep the theme. I decided to make like a red and green layers of chain, so it's like a garden thing, and then I set it on rose finding here clasp. It's so I think I made it really pretty. I'm really happy with the result. I was just waiting and waiting what to do, and finally I made something with it, and I think I'm just gonna keep it and wear it myself. Another necklace I made is this one. Very simple, just with beads that I took. Remember, there were 4 necklaces in the beginning. They all had different beads. 3 of them I took apart and decided to keep all to set all the beads in one chain. And since it was short, I had a lot of chains from this, all the chains I took apart, so set them at the back and just a normal lobster clasp. And it's just very pretty beaded necklace. So that's another necklace. Let me show you this one. I didn't do anything with it except for fixing. Remember this one? I said I really like it, and then I said I'll try to fix it. So I did fix it. It took me a while because I actually don't have gold tone findings. I don't like using gold metal. So I had to, you know, go through all my boxes and actually find some stuff that would match the color, and I think I did all right here. It's just a slightly different tone of gold, but you don't really see it unless you know. So I just fixed it. I crimped the ends of the chain, then glued it to the calottes, and then just added a clasp here. And I had to use a lot of glue because it's really hard to hold these chains in place just with crimp. The crimps tend to slide on them, so I had to use a lot of glue. So I'm just happy with it. I already liked it. It was just broken with no clasp, so I fixed it. That's a 3rd necklace. Another necklace, there were 4 of this. I actually decided to fix one. They were all missing clasps, so I took the one which had just the clasp missing, the rest was just in place. I decided to fix it, and it's actually a very pretty necklace. See all these beads? So the 3 of I had 4. 3 of them I took apart and all the beads went there. So this one didn't have any missing crystals, no missing tassels, so everything was in place. So I just added a lobster clasp. So that's a 4th necklace. Another necklace I made from the same pendant is this one. I actually had this chain in my leftovers box. It was like this. It was like this, and it had like a middle connector. I just removed that middle connector, added extra chain, and added this pendant. Remember, I had 2 of them with missing 1 tassel, so I decided to cut another one to keep the symmetry, and just filed them at the back, so you don't really see them. So, you know, I didn't want them catching on my clothes or anything, so I just filed with nail file, and they look just fine. I added missing crystal here. I took it from one of the other pendants, and it's another long, pretty necklace. So I'm happy I used up this necklace. It's my 6th necklace I'm using in this project. It's just that Marks & Spencer box is full of same items, and I really have to use my imagination. Another necklace I made, it's actually very long, and have to be careful not to let it all bundle up together. I made a very long necklace, layered. So at the end, I really can't show. This one is very long one. So it goes almost like below your waist. I really like long necklaces, you can probably tell. And a lot of petite layers. So here are a lot of... So this one, I really didn't have to work on a lot, because remember I had 2 bundles of chains that were mixed up together. Once I took them apart, I ended up with a lot of different chains. So there were short ones, long ones. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a layered necklace. I used these 2. There were 4 of them. I used 2 of them here, and just added the different chains. As you can see, it had a lot of holes in it. So depending on the length of the chain, I just kept on adding, and then ended up with this pretty necklace. And to this necklace, I actually took apart another bundle and made this pair of matching earrings. See? So you'll be wearing it like this. You don't really have to wear it matching, but sometimes I like making sets. So this is a pair of earrings for this necklace. And I have just two things. Remember that there were a lot of black pearls, so from another bundle I took them all apart and made a pearl bracelet. I'm actually really happy with this cute bracelet. I just added some black seeds in between, so these pearls are plastic, so basically they're coated, so I didn't want them rubbing against each other because that way the coating would come off. So I added black seed beads in between, which I have a lot in my leftovers box, and added a cute clasp that I actually had in my big leftovers box that you guys don't see, that I've been gathering for years and years. So it just matched perfectly. And these new black gun colors, I actually just ordered them a week ago and I actually just received them, so I'm very happy with that. I don't really have many black gun findings. I usually have silver and bronze only, so have to be ordering a lot of stuff on the go. So I'm very happy with this bracelet. Even though it's plastic, it's really cute. I'm happy with it. It actually will go pretty nicely with my watch. And then the last thing I made, remember these pendants? And I said I removed one here, and then I had this one, I removed another one here. So I ended up with two tassels. I was like, what am I gonna do with it? And you know, I like long earrings, and I just a second, I'm just trying to get it. I made a pair of long earrings. Very simple. I just added crimps and colors at the top, and then just set them on hooks, and they have two long pretty earrings. So you know, I could wear it with these necklaces to match them. That's it, guys. I think I made a lot of things. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. That's a lot, guys. I don't actually have much left in my leftovers box, but a lot of odd beads. I have no idea what to do with them, but I'm trying to use them up as I go because my leftovers box is growing. Another thing I did, I actually decided to remove findings from leftovers box because there is so much you can use up. So they'll be just along with my other findings in my work table. Leftovers here, I have 2 of these pendants left. One of them is whole. So I thought to make a back charm, but I ran out of things that you put them to make them back charm. So I'm just keeping it in my leftovers box. This is the one I sacrificed for parts. I'm still keeping it because I have a bad feeling that the huge box I have still has a lot of things like this. So keeping it. This bead still didn't use it up. And then some different chains with beads on them that, you know, from that huge bundle I had. So that's all I have left. I made a lot of things, so I'm very happy with today's project. I hope you guys liked things I made here. I hope I gave you some decent ideas for your own projects. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to see the next one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.